Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 2697 in Candy Crush Saga, where we have 22 moves to clear out 128 jelly and collect 16 ingredients. And if you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. So this is a special dedication to Hannah, who has let me know that they have changed this board considerably. So this is going to be a dual type of tutorial here. One is going to be a solve for the puzzle, but before that I'm going to try to do a tutorial on the Bubblegum Pop, which is for Hannah a new blocker that we have, a new kind of candy we have on the board. What King does is they introduce these types of things on levels, like this one was introduced on level 6531, I believe. That was the first level it was ever used on. That's its official level. But then what they do is they go, oh, hey, this thing that we just created when we got to level 6531, we're going to now scatter it throughout the rest of the levels. And so we've got these strange things popping up. And, you know, this is the first time she's encountered the Bubblegum Pop. So I want to talk about it, and I'm going to, on my first go through, primarily focus on this and explore how it operates. And then on my subsequent turns, hopefully when I'm doing this, I'll figure out the best strategy for the level, and then I'll work on strategy. All right, so the Bubblegum Pop, the thing is it's 5 layers thick, and those 5 layers are resting on the jelly, so we have to get rid of them. And so what we do is we make matches next to them, or we hit them with specials, which would be more efficient. But on a board where I've got 5 colors and very segmented little areas, 4x4 grids here, I'm not going to be able to make a whole lot of specials right away, but I think I can make a stripe. Nope, that stripe got taken away. So notice this is 5 layers thick, and this is now 4 layers thick. There's a chink in it. It's about ready to burst the bubble gum, okay? I could do this, maybe if I were playing this as a regular level I would, but I'm interested in showing off the bubble gum. Now that's in its second stage. It's close to being popped. I don't really have a whole lot of other moves here. Let's do this. It will pop that open a little bit when the blue matches up. Here we go. And now we're going to get this. See, this is stage 1. This is stage 2. Wait, I think that's stage 4 already. There's stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. And you'll really understand stage 5 because that's where the pop comes from. The pop means that it's going to explode, and when it does, it's going to explode with force, which is beautiful because that's the kind of thing we want to have happen to help set off a chain reaction. And it's going to explode the 8 candies around it. So this will get bumped up even further to stage 4, and this will get to stage 2, and these will get to stage 1. I'd kind of like to show you how one bursts open another. So if I can get this to another stage, again, I'm not playing to win here. I'm not making the best moves. What I'm trying to do is there, that explodes and it exploded that, is show you that chain reaction. Of course, it wasn't spectacular, but it wasn't awful. So that's what we have to do to get to these guys. Unfortunately, on a level like this, there's a lot of work to be done. It is listed as a hard level. So there we go. There's another pop. And now here, I'm going to make another pop. There we go, and that's going to hit that and explode that up there. And talking about strategies, on this particular board, when we get a stripe, it clears that out, and it gives us so much more room to make other things happen. Here, we'll go for some more pops over here. And this is up high and sometimes is benefited by an ability to get some residual action when we get cascades. I'll try to make that happen here. I'm going to make a cascade, a little bit of a cascade. I'm going to bring this blue down. It's going to drop these 2 blue into alignment with this, and I'm going to get a stripe. And other things may or may not happen. I could do this, and that would explode this, which would explode this, which would open these up a bit further. But I want to start focusing now on the strategies for this board. So I think what I'm going to try to do, if the board allows me, is I'm going to try to actually focus on getting the ingredients out of the way first, because with the ingredients gone, I'll have more space to make more specials and to make more cascades that can hit this. So that's Bubblegum Pop. If you have questions about that, please feel free to ask. And now I'm going to transition into solving the puzzle. For this part, since I've explained my strategy, I'm going to have the microphone turned off. I'll bring it back on when I have something important to share, either about the level or about the bubblegum. See you in just a bit. Okay, so now is a good time to stop. Even if I don't get there, there's some important information I want to share with you. Notice how this just kind of took care of itself as I was focusing over here, probably exclusively over here, because I wasn't looking at the whole board and making sure I was making the very best moves possible. My mistake. But now, moving forward, I could do this and it would drop this down, but it would leave these, and this area would fill in with candies. And then I'm having to take out not just the marmalade, but more things that get in the way. If I don't drop these down in one swoop like I've done on some of these other columns, then they get mired down here. So what I'm thinking about doing is taking out the orange, which would open this up. And then when I do this, they all slide. See, if I just do this, one slides, this stays on top. Maybe it slides out. Probably it doesn't. And these get blocked, and then I have more things to clear out. But if I open this up first, then I have a better opportunity. And I think I'll go ahead and do that, because taking out a color at this point in time will concentrate the rest of the colors for me. Orange may not be the best color to remove at this point in time. And I could maybe try to make a few other things happen first. But I want to really demonstrate this kind of sluice operation, how boom. Now all of those are down there. You can see why I don't record with the microphone on the entire time. This is what happens to my voice. I can almost make a color bomb. I think I can make a color bomb. If I do this and drop the red down, I get a color bomb. Now that took a couple of turns, but let's see, 1, 2, 3. If I do this, I think I can get a combo. And that's what I'm looking for. That's why I clear out the real estate, so that I'll have the opportunity to make some moves like that. I could do this. This is double thick, and it would take out all of these guys. Or I could do this, because this is left in the corner. I'm going to go for the corner area. I was hoping to get some cascading there. Well, I did get this. And now I don't get the opportunity to take out absolutely everything I want. I can take out blue, or I can take out orange. I'll take out blue because this will blow up and drop down not far enough likely. I don't think that I'm going to be able to make it with this. But we got, ooh, that worked. That side didn't. We got so very close, and I wanted to show you how things are possible. Now it took a bit of lining things up. It took a bit of luck in the beginning where this was staged in a way that I could take out some of those columns. But that's what we need to do. When we get something like that, that's when I should have really focused on making each move count so I could get to the end with a success instead of a close. I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording again, turn off the microphone again, and give this more attempts, and I'll let you know at the end about how many tries it took me. Okay, so much better situation on the very next try here. And I have been trying to pay better attention to what I'm doing. I've got 3 moves. I'm going to take this out first because this is the part that wasn't going to be able to be cleared by my next move. There we go. All right, so it's tricky, and the advent of the bubblegum pop does not make it any easier, obviously. But you can see what wonderful things can happen if you leave it to its own devices and focus on the ingredients. Sometimes the board will allow you to do that. Now, sometimes you'll get a board where it makes more sense to take out the bubblegum pop first and focus there. And then you'll get more space up here. And that's okay too. But from my experience, success comes more when you are able to open up this bottom portion here. All told, that took between 15 and 20 tries. So I wasn't stuck here forever, but I got some luck there, and I capitalized on that luck. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.